Okay, hi, hello, YouTube over on the Angie and Chuck show. Yeah, we decided to do a little live show over here. What a night tonight. A lot of things did not happen very well tonight here on the channel. Hi, Thomas Temple, how you doing? Tom Temple highlights, got Cubs highlights for the ones who are Cubs fans. He's got Cubs highlights. Check it out over there. Okay, what happened was, now just because we had a nice little thunderstorm here in town. Hi, Ray, how you doing? We had just had our first severe weather of the season, just wrapping. Actually, it's mostly, it's all over with right now. Nothing major in our area, unless I hear something in the news and all that. But just, we were at a Lumber King game earlier tonight, and I was doing other stuff before I came in late in the game and do other stuff. We're just wrapping up. I just uploaded the video. We're going to edit it and we'll be up next week, basically. So don't want to give too much away on that video anyway. When I came home, I found out on my because we have this computer, we have two settings. Angie has her own settings. I have my own settings. My settings. Sun was out yesterday and storm today in California. Yeah, we're just wrapping up some. Right now, we got wrapping up some thunderstorms ourselves and that. So, right there, Ray. So thank you very much. Okay, what happened was my Google settings. I had TubeBuddy set up. Decided to take a dump tonight. That's affecting my Google settings on my settings. Now the reason I'm doing this live show now is because I'm on Angie's settings. I do not have TubeBuddy set up on Angie's settings on the computer. So we have two different settings. So we have a setting just for her, I have a setting just for me. I can still upload videos on my settings. It'll just be a little bit more probably difficult. I haven't figured out yet because I have not edited tonight's. We just got done wrapping up filming a video a couple hours ago since we came home to this thunderstorm, and boom, basically, I just have not figured, basically, if it was going to work or not. So basically, that would be it. So we'll figure that out as it goes along. As for the Angie settings, we're running okay. We're running nearly perfect on that, so we're good. So yeah, it's one of those type of situations here on the computer. It just drives you to drink. Yeah, down the hatch, they say. But yeah, it's just one of those. Just not having a good night tonight. Basically, it's just kind of frustrating that I'm unable to do much on. Now, if I use Microsoft, what they call it nowadays, used to be Internet Explorer. It's now called Microsoft Edge. I cannot do any form of live streaming by using Microsoft Edge. You have to use Google Chrome because it's YouTube. Because they want to screw with everybody, basically. So. Yeah, so just not having a good night at all. So I gotta figure out. Google Chrome is working good over here on, like I said, Angie settings, which is good. Basically, hi Noel, how you doing this evening? We got some thunderstorms heading your way. Probably won't be there till sometime midday tomorrow. But yeah, we have, like I said, two settings. Angie's settings working okay because I don't have TubeBuddy set up for her. That gives me the emojis, the smiley faces, and all those symbols I like to leave in comments on the channel. But unfortunately, when that crashed, I cannot use those emojis until I figure out if TubeBuddy's going to get fixed on its own or not. For some reason, it crashed. So I'm going to have to reset something there. Kay Summers, hey, long time no see on the channel. How you doing? And that. So yeah, it's exactly. So it's not. I just like I said, I just re-uploaded our security system, and it's not what's doing that. Uh, Actually, I had a lot of PC games been crashing on me lately since I got this new monitor. Basically, it's been actually one PC game I've been trying to play today. It's called City Skylines. That game, regardless of monitor or computer situation, that game was always notoriously crashing a lot during the upload, during gameplay, and even as you're leaving the game. It tends to crash a lot. So it's so I'm thinking that the game is kind of flawed in a way, but it should not affect my two buddies at all. It's just that my two buddies decided to take a dump on me. That's affecting what I do everything on Chrome. Unfortunately, yeah, thanks for checking in. I decided to do a live show once in a while. I have not done a live show in a while, basically. So, yep, that will work nicely. If you notice, we are monetized now. You also notice we have super chat available, and that you'll find in the below your side chat there. Or if you're watching on your mobile device, it's usually below, about right in here, be about right in this general area here, it'll be like a dollar sign right there. So anytime that we're live or do a premiere, basically you can donate to the channel that way. And we always said on our channel, on this channel, donations are always welcome, but not necessary. But we did get a few donations from a lot of people that's kind of help out the channel. Monetization has not been the best lately. We're still making our average, believe it or not, around probably 80 cents a day on our videos. So it's nothing new there. So it's not like we're raking in big bucks. It's just that basically, hey, there it is. $5 super chat from Noel. Thank you very much, Noel. See, that's how we do super chat. That's how you do super chat. Now let me tell you something. Explain something a little bit different. If that happened in PayPal, we would say we had a nice donation from Noel in our PayPal, where the dollar amount where we will never say. But because it's on super chat, it's public. That's why we said thank you, Noel, for the $5 super chat right there. That's how super chat works. Basically, if you're new to the channel and new to the monetization changes, that because ever since we got monetized earlier this year, I was amazed of how super chat works. That's just amazing. But the problem, like I said, the negative end about the negative end is Google takes a big cut on it. Now they gotta fix my Google Chrome settings. That's what they need to do. So they can take that. Whatever they take that cut out of Noel's donation, fix that bug in my Google Chrome. That's what they need to do. Involving TubeBuddy. Come on, Google, you can do better than that. Okay, but thanks Noel anyway. We'll put that to good use down the line. Basically, got some plans later this summer, possibly. So we'll try to put that to good use. Basically, we got someone just came live themselves, but we're live ourselves. Actually, I'm gonna go to see who else is live. I like to watch the drama channels at this time of night. Basically, what I like to do is I like to watch some of the drama channels, the hogwash channels, what they call. And it looks like none of them is on tonight, unless I'm wrong. I mentioned this on Chuck Chats. Yeah, most of them is not on tonight. So looks like they're having a night off tonight for some reason because it's like 11:45. It's like 11:45 Central Standard Time, and none of my drama channels I watch at this hour up till 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. It's not live tonight for some reason. I guess we're it. I guess we are it right here. So that's good. Yeah, I'd rather be. And I just got a notification that little guy was on too. So basically that's it. But none of my drama channels I watch at this hour is like having an off night for some reason. Uh, I guess that's good for them. But we focus on our channel. Okay, computer monitor on tonight's video that we reviewed the computer monitor. It works great. I'm able to play some of my PC games except for City Skylines. City Skylines tends to crash a lot, which it always does when I downloaded that game. That's why I'm not really doing a whole lot with that game hardly anymore. I'm able now to play Sims 4 on this monitor. It does play good, does play wonderful. I'm just kind of bored with it for some reason. So I'm not gonna download anything new on that. And there was another city building game through that same AE. It was called Sim City. It's the latest version, and it's the version that killed it all, basically. So Sim Cities 5 through EA. It had a big hub. Reason it killed itself because the servers always crash when it game live, and it's the only game you had to have internet access to play until they finally changed that you don't really need to have internet to play it. Just have to download it, and you were able to play, but you just won't be able to download stuff from the internet, basically. So that's what a lot of people complain. And it was more of a single player. People wanted what they call play against each other. It was just that. Okay, have a good night, Noel. Thank you for that super chat. We'll see you next time when we do another live show. Hopefully, we'll do another live show sometime down the line on that. So, yeah. So this whole computer monitor was able to do good. And if you notice something different, have you guys noticed anything different yet? Come on. Have you noticed anything different? I did this over on Chuck Chats. Oh, let's see what we have here. Oh my God, I can move the camera around. Woo! Yeah. You know what we have right there? You know what we got right there? That's our webcam. That'll be revealed on an upcoming video on the webcam that we have. So now we have a webcam, so we can do some live shows this way too. So I did this on Chuck Chats a couple times, and I did what they call a John King memory video, basically the other day with this camera, basically. So this is the second time we used this camera before the video got released. So when we do it's going to be an upcoming video, a quick shopping trip. Where actually we went to Walmart, we went to a local Hy-Vee store, and at Walmart we picked up a couple items, including this webcam. That was our big ticket item that we got, basically. So that did help the channel a lot because now we can do more live shows from the webcam instead of using the cell phone. We can still use the cell phone for basically. But the only thing they changed was, oh, my cell phone's over there. Let me go get it. Okay, mobile devices, cell phone rules on YouTube has changed a few months ago, where basically you gotta have 1,000 subscribers to go live on your mobile device. Basically, that's what YouTube wants. 1,000 subscribers to go live on your mobile device. Now, if you use your webcam, right up here. Woo, yeah, that's this thing right here that's moving around, making everybody sick. Basically, the webcam, small channels can go live only if they use the webcam. Does not matter how many subscribers they have. They can have 0 subscribers. They can still go live via the webcam. But mobile devices, they said you gotta have 1,000 subscribers. But I'm pretty sure they're gonna change it on the small channels on the eventually down the line, basically. But as for this channel, we're good to go because we're monetized. We got that $ running. You saw it earlier tonight on this live feed. Basically, that's pretty good. Basically, so yeah. Matt Dorkinson, hello, how you doing? Thank you very much for chiming in that. So yeah, so holy cow, like I said, what a night. We had our first series of thunderstorms. I'm editing a video for next week where we will wrap up the video with the type of thunderstorms we have. Boy, there was some good lightning shows going on. I wish I had a 5-minute video of a lightning show. You guys would have enjoyed that if I would have put it up right away. Or even if I did a live show on the patio during the lightning show. That would have been even better, but most of the lightning is wrapped up now at this hour. Rain is kind of wrapped up at this hour, basically. I'm not going to talk about the river because it's not getting good views, so you will see kind of get snuck in on an upcoming videos. So I'm going to sneak those in the upcoming videos, basically how the river has changed over the past few days and the past couple of weeks and that. So oh yeah, how's the sound on this thing? Because I'm worried about the sound. They said I was told on my Chuck Chat's channel the sound was good, basically on this, and the video quality is, I don't really see it skipping a whole lot. It's not really skipping pretty good. So yeah, thanks Matt for that thumbs up there and that. And by the way, give us a thumb up on this live show too while you're at it. Kill that thumb, kill that. Let's smash that like button and that. So yeah, so we're trying to come up with some content. I was kind of upset something earlier tonight that's gonna kind of change what we had planned. This is why I don't like to plan stuff anymore on the channel. We're just gonna have to do what we will always do best. We wing it. We wing it. That's what we do here on this channel. We wing it. So we're planning to wing it more. Okay. Hey, I gotta take a little quick time out. I'll leave this live stream on. Chat away with each other real quick. Say hi to each other. Say hi to each other over there. Just keep yourself occupied. I'll be right back. Okay. Hey, we got Ashley Joe in the house here. Yeah, we could. Yeah, a lot of farmers could use a lot of rain around here. Like I said, like our flood videos has not been doing the greatest. But it's been dry around here since our last major rainfall. I think we end up basically quite a bit here. I had to get myself a quick chocolate bar here. This is the only chocolate I would eat is a dark chocolate. They say it's a healthier version of a dark chocolate. Basically, so anything chocolate I get has to involve some form of dark chocolate because it has what do you call it? Antitoxins. Dave Coaster Dude, how you doing? Welcome to the live show here on the channel. Oh, by the way, where's Angie? That explains right there. She's in bed because it's almost 5 to 12. She's in bed, so I'm pretty sure she will say hi eventually. We'll get her on a live show one of these days. Hey, we're almost at 20 minutes already in that. So, yeah, Matt Douglas is up in Manitoba, Canada. Hey, hang on, Matt. Hey, Matt, this is how I drink my coffee down here in the States. This is how I drink my coffee down here in the States. I brew it myself. Actually, there's a local store here in town that actually sells this at one of our local stores, but it's not at Hy-Vee. It's not at Walmart. It's not Fairway. It's a place called Jew Osco, basically. It's the only place in town they sell this brand. Oh, there's other flavors of coffee. They do have dark roast. They do have regular thing. I've been doesn't matter what flavor I drink. I drink this all the time. I do have what they call a flavor. This is the flavor I started out with right here, Matt. If you're watching, that's what I use. That's what I started out with. Actually, I started buying this myself. Basically. Yep. And it's a staple up in Canada. I'll tell you that right now. And that, so, yeah, so, and Angie does have hot cocoa from Tim Hortons. Oh, I better show it to you, too. Why I got it. Hang on a second here. Oh, I dropped something. Butterfingers. Butterfingers, Butterfingers, Butterfingers. Okay. All right, this is one of the newest brands of I don't know if they still make these or not, but we got shipped this by one of our subscribers, shipped us this Tim Hortons hot or white cocoa. We have regular cocoa, the regular chocolate cocoa, but this is the white chocolate. It tastes just as good, basically. But that's what we got. That's what Angie likes, hot cocoa. So, and that. So, yes. And Matt, if you go back to one of our Cedar Point videos, I think it was titled "From Chicago to Elkhart to Sandusky." Somewhere about the midway mark of that video, we'll actually stop at a real Tim Hortons in the States, Maumee, Ohio. And on our way home, we try to stop at the same location, and for some reason it closed. But we went to a Toledo location, basically. But yeah, it's yeah, it is a good staple in Canada. It's very popular. Unfortunately, I wish we had one here in my central area, but the nearest Tim Hortons in my area is about 5.5 hours east, just off the interstate, Indiana Turnpike, Interstate 90 and 80, 80 and 90, Interstate 80 and 90, and no, in Maumee, Ohio. There's one in Fort Wayne, Indiana, but you gotta go a little bit out of your way, and it's about an hour more travel because you gotta go through a lot of small towns. But the quickest one to get to is Maumee, Ohio. It's about 4.5, 5 hours from about 4.5, 5 hours from here. And it's quicker to get there too. So, and that. So, Dave, I think the nearest Tim Hortons in your area is in Maumee, Ohio. Otherwise, you have to go up towards around either into Michigan or into the state of New York, basically. Buffalo. It's raining pretty good tonight for some reason. And that. So, nope, there's not one in Chicago. It's mostly Dunkin Donuts. Yeah, you live in Cleveland, Ohio. So the ones that's Cleveland, Ohio East. So the nearest one by you would be Toledo, and probably Toledo, Ohio, on the west, going west. There's like a couple locations in Toledo, and there's one in Maumee, Ohio. And I think up north you have to go to Buffalo, New York, around that area. So if you go east, if you go to Michigan, I'm pretty sure there may be a couple in Detroit. I'm pretty sure there was one. I'm pretty sure definitely in Port Huron. But if you go across the border into Canada, they're all over the place. They're all over the place. And unfortunately, believe it or not, our one Canada trip, our only Canada trip back in 1999, believe it or not, it's a shocker. We never went to a Tim Hortons in Sarnia, Ontario, Canada. We were kind of brainwashed with one of our couple of local DJs called Dwyer and Michaels. They had the barbecue sauce debate. Which barbecue sauce from fast food place like McDonald's? They picked McDonald's. Which had a better flavor of barbecue sauce? One in the United States or one in Canada? And I never heard of Tim Hortons back then because you didn't really have the Tim Hortons revolution before. There's one in West Branch, Michigan. Okay, I'll put that in my bucket list if we ever make a Michigan trip on our future. All right. Thank you, Kay Summers, for that tip. One in every mile, no joke. Yeah. How about if you go into Chicago, Illinois, and there's like a Dunkin Donuts at every block? That's no jokes either. Plus, also there's a Starbucks every block there in Chicago. That's no joke either. What the joke was, it's the prices. Hey, the reason I'm really got hooked on the Timbits, to tell you this little quick story, there used to be a donut shop here in town called Daisy's Donuts. If you go back to our original video when we had our first year, when we had I'll let you know if we're going up in that direction, okay, Kate Summers. I'll try to message you somehow to let you know we're going to be up in that direction sometime. I don't know. I don't have anything planned this summer. Maybe next summer or summer down the line. I don't know. We'll see what comes up, basically. So, reason I got hooked on Tim Hortons Timbits was it reminded me of the texture that Daisy Donuts used to have for the donut holes, because they're mostly what Timbits is a donut hole. They're little round, bite-sized donuts. And back in the day, the donut hole was considered a waste product, but someone decided, hey, let's make this a snack item. It's bite-sized and it's a snack item, and you make good money on it. At one time, you used to get it. In the 70s, you used to get a dozen for about 25 cents. It was so cheaply made. I mean, it's very cheaply made because what it is basically it's a waste. It's a waste product. But they just decided to make it a nice little snack item, and it just grew in popularity. And now it's probably one of the high demand products, because if you're going down the highway on a busy road, you don't want to eat a messy donut. You just want to grab a bite-sized donut. Boom. Yep. Gone to waste. Yep. That was back in the old days where they used to waste the donut holes. But now they're a good snack item, and they're in high demand too. I noticed the price of donut holes are going through the roof, basically, because it's actually, believe it or not, it's almost more expensive to get donut holes than it is to get regular donuts. So the price is going the other way, basically. Especially when a dozen or so. I think a dozen at our local store, it goes. We're planning to come up to Manitoba. We're thinking about it. We are considering a bit. We are considering it, basically. I just got to look at the budgets, the finances, and that. And the only time we made our Canada trip, Matt, was back in 1999. This is pre 9/11 era, where we actually went to Sarnia, Ontario, Canada, to that for McDonald's barbecue sauce challenge or something like that. The taste, we had a big home some barbecue sauce. We was like in Sarnia for 3 hours. We did other stuff in Sarnia. We stopped at a grocery store. I forgot what it was in Sarnia. There was a grocery store there. I keep forgetting what it is. If I mention the name, it reminds me of a jewelry store in our local market. So I don't want to confuse our local viewers here, thinking we're talking about a jewelry store. I'm talking about a store that's kind of similar to our what we call a Hy-Vee in that. So yeah. I'll tell you what we're planning to do. If we do go to Manitoba, plan to go into Winnipeg. They have a nice minor league baseball team in Winnipeg, if they still have it. Go up to Winnipeg, maybe catch a minor league game. Not and also because we're going to be in that same neighborhood. Our trucker friend, Trucker Rudy, lives in Steinbach, Manitoba. So we're planning to see him. Gold Eyes, is that the grocery store I'm thinking about? Basically, it's like it has a little bit of everything. I'll tell you what our Hy-Vee store has. It even reminds you of Gold Eyes. When you come into the store, it usually has a flower shop, a little coffee shop of some kind, maybe a post office or a way you can mail your letters out and all that. So okay, I know it's a minor league team. It's a AAA team in Winnipeg. It's a minor league team. It's still baseball. It's still baseball. I would still love to go there. Let's do this. If we did this Canada trip, this is what we're thinking about. Because where we live, we're only less than 13 hours away from the border, and I know it takes me about 7.5 hours to reach from here to a town called Morton, Minnesota, but that's by the back road, by using the back roads. We used to go to an Indian casino up in Morton, Minnesota. But if you were stay on the interstate a little bit longer, let's say if I went, let's say my routing takes me to US 30 west to Cedar Rapids, take 380 up to Waterloo, maybe take 20 west, or I can take some of the back roads to wiggle my way up into Minnesota to catch I-90 and catch I-90 catch I-90 west until I hit I-29 and headed north all the way to the border. Into the border that way. Anyway, I think what we're planning to, if we did do this trip, we're planning to try to schedule it so Rudy's home so we could do his little famous beef rib barbecue dinner that he always shows on his YouTube channel. Maybe take in a minor league baseball game in Winnipeg. Then after that, we start trucking eastward towards Toronto. The reason I want to do this is I want to schedule it when the Cubs is in Toronto. That's how I want to schedule it. When our baseball team, Major League Baseball team, Chicago Cubs, is in Toronto playing the Blue Jays. That's why I like to go to Toronto. But if we're there early enough, there's like 4 places I want to do in Toronto. Not just because it's a baseball game at the Rogers Center, aka Sky Dome, in Toronto. I like to do the CN Tower, do the NHL Hall of Fame, and I want to do Canada's Wonderland amusement park. It's a Cedar Fair park, basically, and that would make a nice Canadian vacation for us. And we'll probably be there for 7 to 9 days. We have to let our border people know, passports, everything, and let people know how long we're planning to be there in Canada. Anywhere from 7 to 9 days, no more than 9 days. We're looking at 7 days minimum, 9 days the longest, basically, because we have to accommodate bad weather too. So basically, yeah, it sounds like it would be a great trip, and because we want to do it in the summertime, and I heard winter traveling on. If I'm right, what was it? Trans Canada 17 is more scenic during the summertime than the Trans-Canada 11. Because 11 is what truckers use for the wintertime because it's flatter, more safer to drive. But the Trans-Canada 17 is more scenic in that. So yeah. So I would say in the summertime, Trans-Canada 17 would be a good call. Oh, for those ones for the American viewers, the Trans-Canada highways is supposed to be similar to our U.S. highways, basically. And the only real interstate system that Canada has, believe it or not, if I'm not mistaken, Matt, it's around the Montreal area. And that's the only time you find what they call the interstate version of what we have the interstates. You have your version, but it's found in around the Montreal area, which is not the best, I heard. I've seen it in some many YouTube videos through Tucker Josh, Jerry Otts, and Rudy once in a blue moon, basically. So it's not what you call a true interstate. Canada doesn't really have a true interstate system, basically. They really need one, basically. So I knew Tucker Josh always been complaining on his videos, need an interstate system, need an interstate system. I don't know. It's just sometimes our interstate system, there's some good and bad with the interstate system, basically here in the States. The interstate systems in the States, for small towns, it was a death call because it kind of killed off a lot of businesses to a lot of small towns because it forced people off the U.S. highways and state highways into the interstate highways, which is basically you from point A to point B quicker. The original interstate system that we had in the United States was originally planned to be for military and commercial use only, but the general public said, hey, we want to travel on these things too. It just gets us quicker from one place to another a lot quicker, which it does, basically. If I took the same trip from here, because my nearest interstate is about 40 minutes south of us, which is Interstate 80. But sometimes I don't catch the Interstate 88 until I go about 30 miles, about 30 minutes east of me. I catch Interstate 88, which it's an east-west toll road, basically, in a way. So I catch that eastward to Chicago, then I just catch sometimes I would take it all the way into downtown Chicago and catch the 90, Interstate 90, 94 there, and catch it south, be the Dan Ryan Expressway. I take it south to Interstate 80 and head east again. And usually from here to Sandusky, Ohio, via mostly interstate, which is basically about 95% interstate. Anyway, I would say about 95% interstate. I can get there in about 8 hours without any stops, but I will make a few stops anyway. Actually, I make 2 stops going out. Normally I do, but except that one video, I actually stopped at Maumee, Ohio. We just had a little downpour here a little bit here. If I remember back in 2017, our rough situation, I'm hoping things hold out because they did put a new roof up. I didn't mention it on our YouTube videos. I didn't think it wasn't too important because we didn't really have much of an issue. And it's something that we discussed before and that. So we were good. But yeah, interstates can be good to get from point A to point B. But the problem is you miss a lot of small towns and a lot of mom and pop places and that. So yeah. Okay, we're approaching 40 minutes, and like I said, things happening. We're got some heavy rains going on right now. Most of the severe weather is over with right now. I gotta run myself, so yeah. Hey, cheers. Whatever beer you're drinking, cheers up in Canada, up in Manitoba. So cheers down the hatch. Okay, we're gonna wrap it up here. ourselves. Heavy rains. I got my Google Chrome on my settings. Decided to take a dump. It's because my tube buddy decided to crash tonight. I'll have to get that somehow fixed eventually. And we're gonna wrap this up here. Hey, we're closing out. Thanks for the super chats that we had tonight. Only one donation to the super chat. There's from a $5 donation from the wall. Thank you very much. And that's yeah. Cheers on the communion wine. Okay. So yeah. All right. Thanks for the super chats, everybody. Only one person that donated, which is hey, it's better than nothing. And we came away with nothing one night. I didn't complain about it because it's just a normal video. This is one of the benefits of having a monetized video where you can have super chat going. There's a way to donate to the channel. One way. We prefer you guys do a PayPal, but we always said on our channel, donations are always welcome, but not necessary. But what we do, we appreciate every single one of them. Basically, because we have to, because they don't come that often and that. Oh, by the way, you can donate as little as 99 cents. I found that out on the other super chats, basically. So and that. So hey, everybody, have a good night. We'll see you tomorrow. Hoping things will work better on my Google settings, on my settings. Andrew settings okay, but we gotta go. It's past midnight in Central Standard. I got 12:16 Central Standard Time, and I want to be able to watch. I want to be able to watch my drama channels between now and 1:30 in the morning. So I gotta sign off now. So hey, thanks for watching. Thanks for those likes, and thanks for the super chat. We'll see you guys next time here. So we're just gonna close it out. Please like, share, subscribe, and don't forget that subscribe button, notification bell. And we'll see you guys next time. Bye. Yay. Bye, everybody. Bye.